Om Om Yo Brahmanam Vidadhati Purvam Yo Vai Vedanshta Prahinoti Tasmai Tamhadevamatma Buddhi Prakasham Mumukshurvai Sharanamaham Prapatye Om Shanti 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 Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartribhyo Vamshirishibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyah Sarvopaplavarahitah Prajnanah Pratyagartho Brahmaivahamasmi ब्रह्मैवाहमस्मि वेदान्तार्थविभासकाय गुरवे शान्ताय सन्न्यासिने नानावादीनगेन्द्रसङ्घपवये योगीन्द्रवन्द्याय च मोहध्वान्तदिवाकराय भगवत्पादाभिधां बिभ्रते तस्मै भाष्यकृते नमोऽस्तु सततम् पूर्णाय बोधात्मने सर्वतन्त्र स्वतन्त्राय सदात्माद्वैतवेदिने श्रीमते शङ्करार्याय वेदान्त गुरवे नमः योऽवतीर्ण इहाचार्य रूपेण यतीनामुदे श्रीमन्नारायणं वन्दे तं हरिं करुणानिधिं मननाख्यं प्रकरणं वासुदेवयतीश्वरैः रचितं विस्तरेणाद्य संग्रहेण प्रकाश्यते बालानामुपकाराय मम विज्ञानसिद्धये तत्र श्रीबालगोपाल अन्निहितो भवेत्। ओम Now, as a golden rule, he who says that I am anything other than Brahma is deluded. Huh? Because there will be several people then who will say that, I am some special Rishi, Muni, Devi, Devata, something. Whatever you may say, ultimately, what you have to say is that the meaning of I is something that is limited, parichinnam. You see? So it is still under the scope of time and space. So that which is under time and space is all limited, and that what is limited is dukkham. Yadvayalpam tad dukkham. Then somebody comes and tells, I am avatar of Narad Muni. Then you can ask her, show me your Aadhaar card, Narad Muni. Well, so anything that is said, whatever is the claim about this Atma being anything other than Brahman, is falling under the category of deluded. Sometimes some delusions are better than other delusions. Is not that true? Now, in this modern painting and all, then somebody sees a demon. Then the other fellow comes and says, oh, this is not demon. Hey, I can see this looks like the Ganga and temples on the bank of Ganga. So now you see both of them have got this kind of interpretation, but both of them, whatever it is nothing but what? Ink on the paper. Or one is calling it Ganga and temples, the other fellow is calling it some sort of anything that is not very pleasant. Now, that means That means that both of them are wrong, because as a rule, only one can be right. And if he is not right, then both of them are wrong. That is the rule. So both of them are deluded though, but one delusion is better. That's why sometimes you wake up from dream. Oh, I had a very auspicious dream. What did you see? I saw some white bull, Nandishwar. Then I saw some Ganga. Oh, auspicious dream. And then other day, oh no, I saw my mother-in-law. Uh, you see, both of them are delusions, both of them are dreams. But you place one dream over the other, saying that one is still better. Upadeya. And it is accepted. That's how somebody is saying, I'm a jiva, I'm a body. Better than that is to say that I am this, the energy in the body. Ultimately, in ultimate analysis, he is also diluted, you are also diluted. But he who is saying that I am the energy, that factor energizing the body, has a little better standing, even in that order of delusions. You understand, na, Manu? Then somebody comes and says, no, 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 I am Shivatma. It's still better. Because at least now this person will, when he calls himself Jivatma, which means that, his whatever is his action, he is responsible for it, for that Papa Punya. And therefore, these people, the Pauranikas and Shastrajnas also, you will find who say that Atma is somebody who goes from one body to another body and they draw nice pictures also, posters also, very attractive, something going like, from one body to another body, from child into old man. So you've seen those pictures? So this is it. So somebody gave this another little, what do they call it? Uh, uh, you know, a capsule of, what is it called? Placebo. He said, so people liked it also. I'm not a human being undergoing spiritual experience. I am the spirit undergoing the human experience. Still better. But yet not there. You still are not saying Atma is Brahman, some spirit and something and all these things. Okay, but yet not Atma is Brahman is not what you say. So therefore, the teacher was asked a question. All of them are deluded or what? Or all of them are deluded. And why is there this aviveka? Why is this aviveka? Because of ignorance. So naturally, as we have followed our earlier trail, that when some karanam is presented, now you are going to ask, what is the karanam of this karanam? So now in your question, that what was presented as karanam does not remain a karanam, it becomes an effect. It is karyam. So he asked the question, as how has this ajnanam come? Kenagatam iti, idam ajnanam kenagatam iti chet, if this is your question, asya ajnanasya anadittvena vedeshu shastreshu cha prasiddhatvat karanam na vaktum shakyate. So how is this ajnanam prasiddha in the Vedas and Shastras? How is it present? How is it presented? Prasiddha as being
Anadi.
Adi, as being beginningless. अनादित्वेन वेदेषु च शास्त्रेषु च प्रसिद्धत्वात् कारणं न वक्तुं शक्यते. Okay, then naturally, what is the question? If something that is not born, then also is indestructible. If Ashyanam is indestructible, then the cause of bondage or the bondage is also indestructible. You understand, Jayama? Why is this question? Because that what is unborn, because we see that whatever is born gets destroyed. But something which is not created, not born, has not come into existence in time, then then what will you call it as? That it is not even destructible, because whatever you see as destructible has got a beginning. So that which is beginningless also will become endless, indestructible. And if it becomes indestructible, then what is your samasya? What, Bhanu? I don't do lip reading. I don't. What?
No, how to remove if it is not indestructible?
No, why? There is no question how to remove means it will not go, because it is beginningless. The question itself becomes meaningless. Bhaskar, what will happen if it can be shown as to be destructible? What is the samasya?
I think it was the same thing. अगर अज्ञान है,
हे इतना लंबा मत जाओ, बस इतना हो जाएगा. अनिर्मोक्ष प्रसंग.
अनिर्मोक्ष प्रसंग. करेक्ट.
Sangeeta, you knew, na? Anirmoksha prasanga will come. Okay. Tarhi tasya jnanasya adirnasti ched antopi nasti iti nishchayah tatha ched. And if this is the situation, now all the discussion that you started was so that there can be freedom from misery, sorrow, grief, every form of dukkham, there will be freedom. But now that Mula Karanam Ajnanam cannot be destroyed only. So that means in some way or the other, this grief or sorrow or regret or anything that is dukkham comes in various forms. Na? Will always be there, like your most loyal shadow will follow you everywhere. तथा चेत जीवस्य मुक्तिरपि न स्यात्. Then what will happen? Anirmoksha prasanga will come inevitably. Okay, Sundaram? No? Jivasya muktirapi na syat. If this is your doubt, iti chet shrunu. How nice, na? Now this Purva Paksha, Uttar Paksha is not very difficult for you to recognize. Generally, wherever you find Mr. Nanu, will be shrunu. Listen means when I'm sitting over here to listen to you only. Why are you asking me to listen again? That means listen diligently. Be alert. Don't let even a single vakyam escape. Okay. Ajnanasya aderabhavepi anto asti eva. Now ajnanasya adehe abhavadapi. Though there is abhava of adi, there is absence of beginning of the ajnanam. There is absence of beginning, certainly, because shrutishu prasiddhatvat. Okay. Prasiddhatvat means pramanaihi siddhatvat. Pramanaihi pramanena siddhatvat. Okay. Yet antopi asti loke keshanchit padarthana aderabhavepi antosti keshanchit antabhavepi adirasti. Here, there are certain padarthas which do not have a beginning but have an end. And there is also something which has a beginning but does not have an end. Does anybody remember having seen anything like this? That which does not have a beginning is beginningless but has an end. And that which is with beginning but is endless. But there is nothing which is anadi and ananta. That what is anadi and also ananta is only Paramatma. Nobody can take away this status from Paramatma. Permanent in the chair. Then, tat kathamiti chet. How, sir, do you say that? Pragabhavasyadirnasti. Antosti. Now, when you say absence, we see absence in the meaning of word absence is split into several ways. Okay. So when you say Ghata bhava means Sundaram.
What? Ghata.
Ghata bhava. Ghatasya abhavaha.
Absence
Kasya
of
abhavaha
Absence. Abhavaha means absence.
But kasya.
Ghatasya.
Before
Ghatas. So now you want to say Ghatasya abhavaha. How will you say as a compound word?
Ghata.
Ghatabhavah. Ghatasya bhavah.
So Shashti Tatpurush Tamas. It is a what do they call compound word? Ghata bhava. So now this Ghata bhava. Before the pot is created, you have absence of pot. Correct? After the pot is destroyed, you have absence of pot. Then pot is there, but pot is here and not there. Okay. Then there is absence of pot in the cloth and absence of cloth in the pot. So now we have found several absences or not? Or are they the same? Bhaskar, are they the same?
Swamiji, what is cloth? Where did cloth come in the pot? You said cloth and ghata.
Absence of pate ghata bhava. Ghate pata bhava. Is there ghatatvam in the cloth?
No.
In pata, what will be there?
A picture of ghata is there.
Hare Ram.
Thread only, no? Thread.
Thread.
In the pata, what is the patatvam is there?
Patatvam is there.
Are you finding ghatatvam there?
No.
So what are you finding? That abhava is not what you're finding.
No, we don't expect ghatam in patam.
Oh yeah. You don't expect because we are all very intelligent. But you are seeing the absence or not?
Correct.
That is it.
Yeah, we see that.
Then, so you have found, at least let us understand two absences, prior absence and latter absence. So there is prior absence. When is the prior absence of ghata? Before the ghata
Before
is created.
form.
After the ghata is destroyed,
It
there
is
is
not better. No better.
latter absence. So though both the absences look alike, but are they the same? Sundaram, are they the same? Practically, even before the pot is created, you cannot fill the water in the pot because the pot is
Not there.
absent.
Not there.
Now, later also, you cannot fill the water
Because
because now
pot,
also the pot is absent.
they are different.
Correct? So practically, the absence is just like absence. But if you are going to think prior absence and latter absence, they are different. So the prior absence of the pot. Now, question is, when was it there? The prior absence. Since when did it start?
Before the formation of ghata. Before making the pot.
Anadi.
Anadi.
So have you found something which is anadi?
Correct.
And after the pot is created, now that prior absence is there,
No, it ended.
it has ended. So there is something which is beginningless, yet it ends. And what about the pradvamsa? Pradvamsa means latter absence. Dvamsa. What about the dvamsa? Is it beginningless? Or
No.
it began after the pot was destroyed?
Beginning is there.
It has a beginning. And now after that,
Endless.
even if you create the pot, is it the same pot? So now there is absence of that pot which was destroyed forever, endlessly, in time. So, loke, in our experience, we find something like this. Loke keshanchit padarthanam. So absence is a padartha. Nobody has any problem. Padarthanam adehe abhave anto asti. केषाञ्चेद अंताभावेति आदिरस्ति. Have you found pragabhava and dvamsa? Okay. Mirabai, you knew all this, right? Now you tell me, what was his claim? What was the Purva Pakshi's claim? The Purva Pakshi said, if Ajnanam is Anadi, it will also be
Without any end.
indestructible. But
Becomes-
have you not found in your own experience that there is something which is Anadi, yet it ends? Okay. And therefore, Pragabhavasya adir nasti antosti. Pradvamsabhavasya anto nasti adirasti. Kincha vata pitta shleshmajanya vyadhehe मूलाज्ञानेपि वैद्यकशास्त्रोक्ताऔषधेर यथा निवृत्तिर्दृश्यते तथा ज्ञानस्य मूलाज्ञानेपि वेदान्तशास्त्रोक्त वाक्यजन्य ज्ञानेन नाशो भवति इति सिद्धान्तः. So also one thing, yet another position presents, that if you really go to find out what is the cause of some roga, some rogue means not in English rogue, okay? Some illness, sickness, ailment. Okay. Really speaking, all that is presented as the cause of some disease, as a cause of some disease, is not 100%. You cannot say it is the cause. Okay. Yet there are medicines for that or not. And therefore, in Ayurveda Shastra, proper Ayurveda, not Jadi Buti. I will tell you the difference between Jadi Buti and Ayurveda. Just because somebody is pounding some herbs, that does not make it Ayurveda, okay? What happened was, one of my teachers in Kashi, Tambe Swamiji, was in his last 3, 4, 5 days, 6 days, he was not well. He had the heat stroke. But any which ways, he had made up the mind not to take any medicines, food, or anything, and allow his body to perish. That was his choice. Yet what happened was, our Vaidyaji was there in Kashi, he came. And then he saw the pulse, etc. And he said, Swamiji, ye dawai de lo, take this. Some churnas. And that also not from market. He used to make it at home. All those churnas, he only used to make it. Or even the pills. He would make it, give. The old school people. They don't trust this factory thing. When he came to Swamiji and he gave all those small things and the pills and all, Swamiji refused to take it. He said, if I have to take anything now, only I will take refuge in Veda. Ayurveda is Veda. So if you are able to show me a pramanam from the Veda as for this roga, for this disease, this is what should be taken. Show me Shushruta or show me from Charaka Samhita. Show me their words, and because we follow Shabda Pramanam, we will understand, yes, they have said, I am not going to take some Jadi Buti. Jadi Buti, you understand, right? They call it herbal medicine. Herbal medicine. But Ayurveda is different. When will it be Ayurveda? If you can show this is what Shushruta has said. If you can show this is what is written in Charaka Samhita, then it becomes Veda. Not otherwise. Now, this Vaidyaji was very good. He had his own readings and he had his own, but Swami did not take. So, in Ayurveda, you know, ultimately everything boils down to what? That there are these three humors: Vata, Pitta, and Shleshma. Kapha. These three. And some imbalance in them is what is called as disease. Okay, Jayama, understand? This is what is called as disease, illness,
Yes, sir.
sickness. Okay. Yet, Mula Ajnane people, you do not know what is the real cause. Because people who have not even taken ever a drop of alcohol also are dying of liver cancer. But Ramakrishna Paramahansa had cancer of his throat. But he was a smoker or what? No. A simple man, Brahmin living in there. But had What is the Karanam? So there may not be, we cannot find out what is the Mula Karanam. Yet what do we find? Remedy for it. So, Mula Vyadhehe, Vyadhehe Mulashnyati. So there is a, you really do not know what is the root cause of that Vyadhi. Mulashnyati. Vaidika Shastro. Vaidika Shastra means Charaka Samhita and Shushruta. Okay. Vaidika Shastra Shastrokta Aushadhehe Yatha Nivrittihi Drishyate. So then you see there is nivritti of that roga from that Vaidika Shastra. Tatha Ajnanasya Mulashyanepi. And from where has it come? You do not know. Nobody will be ever able to tell. And there is no possibility that in some point of time, till 21st century, we have not found out. Now we have better equipment and people are more intelligent. Let the rishis, they will find out what is the karanam of ignorance. You can see the effects of ignorance, but you cannot see what is the cause of ignorance. And therefore, there is no possibility of even to know. And it is also called as anadi. Cannot be known. Anade. Moolashyana Moolashyane Vedanta Shastrokta Vakyajanya Jnanena Nasho Bhavati is Siddhanta. Yet this ajnanam gets destroyed through knowledge. What knowledge? Chemistry, biology. What knowledge is this? Vedanta Shastra Ukta Vakya Janya Jnanena. How many shabdas are there? Vedanta, Shastra, Ukta, Vakya, Janya, Jnani. 7 words in one, and that becomes one big, huge compound. So you see, if you are going to look for a word in a Sanskrit dictionary, you cannot because you are making your new words compound everywhere. So you cannot find this long word in any dictionary. So Vedanta eva Shastra. Shastrena ukta. Shastrena kimuktam vakyam. Shastrena uktam vakyam. Tad vakyena janya. Kim janyam? Jnanam. Taena jnanena nashnashyam. Kaha? Kim ajnanam bhavati. Now, instead of nasho, if you would have said nashyam, this whole word means ajnana. Is not it wonderful? That whole entire compound word will mean ajnanam. If instead of saying nasho, if that word, what should be the word there, Vanu? Nashyam. Jnanena nashyam. Kim jnanena nashyam? Vakya janya jnanena nashyam. Kasya vakyam? Shastrokta vakyam. Kim shastram? Vedanta shastra. So Vedanta Shastra Ukta Jnana Vakya Janya Jnanena Nashyam. Kimte, what is that? Kimtan? Ajnanam. Nasho Bhavati iti Siddhartha. So what have we learned now? That this Ajnanam is, we have 2 things that we have seen. Ajnanam is Anadi. Though is Anadi, yet is Nashyam. But do you have anything that is Anadi and yet Nashyam? So one Padartha we have shown, and that is Pragabha. So if you can accept Pragabhava, then might as well you can also accept Ajnanam as Anadi yet destructible. Okay. So you don't do this Beimani with us, that with Pragabhava you are ready to accept it like that. But when it comes to Ajnanam, then you will, become grumpy. Eh? No. You see, Sundaram, correct? So don't. This
Swami.
Beimani means dishonesty.
Hmm.
Don't be like that. Don't give some stepmotherly treatment. Nashu bhavati siddhantaha. Further. Asya jnanasya swarupa lakshanam kimiti. Right? What is the intrinsic lakshana of this ajnana? So what is intrinsic lakshana mean? Lakshana means discriminating characteristic. Distinguishing characteristic is called as lakshana, by which you can distinguish something one from another. That is lakshana. It does the vyavartana. Asya jnanasya, but then the swarupa, the very intrinsic nature of that object, only is used as a lakshana to understand it. Then what kind of lakshana is that? It is called as Swarupa Lakshana. Asya jnanasya swarupa lakshanam kim iti chet, if this is your question, tad durvacham. How is it? Paramatma can have swarupa lakshanam. There is swarupa lakshanam of Paramatma. But with ajnanam, durvacham. Why are you saying it is durvacham? Because tathahi tadashyan asat nasat napi sadasat na savayavam na niravayavam no bhayatmakam na bhinnam na bhinnam na bhinna bhinnam kintu anirvachaniyam. How many things you need to understand over here? Tadashyanam na sat, not real. Na asat, na asat. It is not even non-existent. It is not even non-existent. So, na asat, non-existent. Asat means alikam, like Bandhyaputra, athva like the Shashashringa. Okay. You have horn of a rhinoceros. Some dinosaur also may have a horn. But Shasha, rabbit will have a horn or had. Somebody comes to you on the door to sell. Oh, we are selling very cheap price. Adbhut vastu of this world. What? Horn of a rabbit. Shashashringa. What is it? A sat. Napi sadasat. It is not a combination, half sat and half asat. Na savayavam. It cannot be even called as one with different parts. No savayavam. And then no niravayavam. No bhayatmakam. No partially savayava and partially niravayava. Can it be like that? Can anything be like this? When you say partially, that means that what you are calling niravayava is also avayava only. So how does it remain niravayava? You understand? No bhayatmakam. Na bhinnam. It is not apart from Brahman. No abhinnam. So let it be Brahman only. Oh no, we cannot call it Brahman. Na bhinna bhinnam. You cannot even call it some like the tadatmya. Bhinnatve sati abhinnatham. Not even like that. That's why try to define Ashyanam in some way or the other. You cannot. You cannot. And therefore, finally you come to the conclusion, Anirvachaniyam. How is this Ashyanam? Anirvachaniyam. But sir, that's all okay. Why you are calling it Anirvachaniyam, you have said. But now you answer our question. Why can't we say Ashyanam is Sat? Why can't we say it is Asat? Why can't we say it is a combination of Sat and Asat? You tell us. Have you want to know? Tat katham iti chet? So why is it not Sat? Why is it not Asat? It is not even combination of Sat and Asat. And that's why it is Adivachan. By this application of these standards, you cannot define it. Huh? You cannot. So we will see that when we meet tomorrow. So I'm leaving you people a little early today. Okay. Enough. Actually, all Mahatmas do over 10 minutes more, 10 minutes. I'm leaving 15 minutes early. All right. So we are going to see all this when we meet tomorrow. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Shankaram Shankaracharya Keshavam Badarayam Sudra Bhashkatam Vande Bhagavantam Punah Punah Ishwaram Gurulatmeti Mukti Veda Vagina Yoga Vyaptadehaya
Murtaye Namah. Sri Gurubhyo
Shanti Shanti
Shanti.
Namah Parvati Pataye
Hara Hara Mahadev.
Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Swamiji. Pranams.